Hey, welcome to When the Right One Comes. I'm Mr. Greg Davis, and we are collaborating today again because we didn't get enough out of them. The Cobain Report. Have you watched them? Every Saturday night, 8 p.m. They're going to tell you more about it, but I got the crew here. Listen, thank all of you for the follows and the shares. I don't know what it is. This is what a thumb looks like, all right? This is what a thumb looks like. Greg, you want to help? This is what it's
something like a thumb. It's something like a thumb looks like.
Half a baby.
This is what a thumb looks like. I need you to touch that thumb, all right? That's how you like. Y'all just be so into the conversation. Also, we are airing, of course, from Groundbreaking Studios, owned and operated by yours truly, and of course our partner. We call him Uncle Ray now. That's what they didn't give him his name. But need you to donate. $20 a month is what I'm asking for. One thing, Miss Jackie and others who support on a regular basis, appreciate you. Again, I'm gonna say it all the time. I've raised millions of dollars for other networks. Now, would you support what we're doing to keep the network going? To keep our building, our studio going, the 7 sets that we got going. So today, it's men talk on When the Right One Comes. And what I'm finding out, the women really like the men talking. So before we do that, let me make this announcement. On the 17th of June, we're having another singles gathering, 17th of June, for all the single women. It's women only, all right? Single women only. At 8 p.m. You got to register. It's $20 until May 15th. May 15th, it goes up to $35. DJ Tony on the ones and twos. You can get your libations. You know what that is? Mm-hmm. You look in Google. You can get your libations, your food, and just enjoy a great time with me and my guests as we talk to you about moving from the promise to possession of your husband. So join us on the 17th for good conversation as we do it quarterly. It's Q2, all right? So go register at Greg Davis Show, gregdavisshow.com, and you will find it. Get your Go With God gear and go with God, all right? All right, the Cobain Report. Welcome back, gentlemen.
What's up, Bishop?
What up, Unc?
We're glad to have y'all.
Yes, sir, man. We glad to be here, man.
You know, you like my shirt.
I always love the iceberg.
You said yes, sir.
I said yes, Berg. Hey, listen, I said yes, Berg. Off the iceberg.
Off the iceberg. They enjoyed y'all. You know, I appreciate y'all being back. What's that right there?
It was fun being here.
This
button. That's from y'all.
Hey, this is for me.
This button.
All right, because Greg said I be turned up too much, so he be like.
So like, y'all brought the Cobain show.
Yeah, they need it for me sometimes.
Yeah, we had to.
You know.
How y'all show doing?
It's doing well, Bishop. Thanks for everybody who is sharing, liking, subscribing, just checking out the content, leaving messages of affirmation and all that. We appreciate you guys so much. That's from me, you know. Let them boys tell you how they feel about it.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate the support and appreciate the growth, and you are coming along with us on the journey as we grow and give you, you know, some interesting conversation, something different. You know, check us out, the Cobain Report.
Hey, listen. I'm just appreciative that whoever it is take the time out of their day, no matter what type of time it is, to give us a little bit of eye contact. Because that's what really matters to me. Because as long as you come on it one time, I don't care if you're talking negative, you're talking positive, guess what? I got your attention. Thank you. I love you. God bless you. Keep coming, because we got more to come.
Why are you giving out Bob vibes?
Huh?
Bob. Yeah, guy.
My name's Peter, really.
Bob from Martin. That is crazy. Hey, guys.
Okay, so we are talking to the men today about how men feel about relationship and love and marriage and healing. So we're going to call this How Men Feel, you know, about relationship, love, and even marriage. So I want to start off with this question. What are your expectations when you meet a woman? And I know we have one married guy, but I want him to think, I don't want you to get in trouble, but, you know, think back.
Hey, watch this episode. Doc.
Pre-marriage, everything pre-marriage. What we talking about?
Yeah. What like from a man? I want everything from a man's point of view. All right? That's probably what I'm gonna call this show. From a man's point of view, what are your expectations when you meet a woman? Providing that you are ready to be serious. We know what the expectations is if you're not.
Whoa.
Can I want to get in there?
Like, I want to say this first. Like, no.
Rough.
Hey, no. But at first I didn't know what it was until I heard it, and then I was like, oh, that's how I feel. It was a DMX was on a podcast a few years ago, and he was like, you have to accept people for who they are when you see them. You know, like, and the thing is, like, if you're a thief, I gotta accept that. If you're a horror monger, I gotta accept that. No, whatever you are, and I have to accept it if I'm gonna allow you to be in my space to even know what I want. You know, so when it comes to human beings, like, I gotta see all of that. So when the right one come my way, I'm gonna know anyway. You know.
I think for me, expectations kind of change the older I get, right? I used to didn't expect a whole lot from a female, just looks and a little bit of submission, to be honest. Because growing up in church, we taught that women are supposed to submit, right? Which is crazy in its own way to me personally, right? We talked about this bishop. He told me I should question my feminism. But, you know, a little bit of that, just the basic necessities that I heard from just church, because I hadn't had much experience. But as I got older, you know, those things changed a lot. I need more of a mental, you know, more than anything like that love and that compassion. You know, I look for a woman who can deal. You know, I said on the last show, a lady questioned my healing because of the way that I feel about certain stuff. But I you know, I stand on what I stand on when it comes to certain things. But for me, I look for just that emotional connection. You know, that I can go get money and go get all that stuff on my own, but it's a black man deals with a lot in the world, you know, so you have to a man in general, but a black man deals with a whole lot. So we need a little love, a little affirmation sometimes. For me personally, that's my thing, you know, comfort.
So have you ever gotten those things? Truly getting the affirmation that you needed?
Oh, good question.
I know. I've been doing this a while.
I think if I had to think this long, then probably not, because it should just come natural. The person
you would
should pop up
immediately
in my
say,
head.
yeah.
So like the girl that I have now, that I have been with for the past few years, she affirms and she comforts, but she chooses and is selective about when she does, because based on my personality, because she knows I'm not always like, you know what I mean? I'm not always in the mood to be bothered sometimes. Lil Greg just texted me last night. He was like, Dad, now that I got a girlfriend, I swear I understand, because my patience be so thin. I'm like, oh, so now you see, huh? All those text messages from your mama talking about me wasn't all valid. Sometimes you go through stuff as a man and you grow up, you know, which we've talked about, Bishop. You know, you hear a lot of things, but the more you grow up and you start to realize this relationship stuff on your own, you're like, maybe Pops wasn't so bad. All they needed was a little affection and attention and a little love, you know? It's about them kind of going out the boundaries. You know, my girl now, she kind of does it, but even in my long-term relationships, I don't remember that real core affirmation. I just remember me always being a provider, protector, priest, and the things that I needed to be, that I kind of negated to even care about the things for myself.
So, you know, it's funny, I'm going to let T-Mel answer. I didn't expect it. The reason why I'm asking, I didn't expect anything. Now that I think back over my life, because my grandfather was he was older when I got there. And so, you know, you just watched him and my grandmother do whatever they did. I know the door was always closed. That was before you came. The door
You messed it up.
There was 2 Scorpios. No, this was on Mac. This before he was born. The door was always closed. I'm like, what y'all doing in there?
Oh, having preach and prophesy service,
Stinging one another.
Pass the leg.
Right. I wasn't taught to expect nothing.
No, yeah.
And I think men don't, in a lot of cases, expect anything. That's why we make such a big mess out of stuff. Yeah. We have no expectations. If you have no expectations, then you don't know you don't know what you're looking for.
That's crazy you would say that, because I was going to cut him off before he started talking, because while he was talking, but look, while he was talking, I thought about this, because I know him and I grew up with him. My thing is, like, I've seen Bang with the girls that he really like, and guess what he did? He fumbled. So what about when the guy fumbled it? Like when the right one there, and you like, damn, this is everything I like, and then you fumble it on your own on your own mental.
I think we all done that. I don't fumble some. I don't fumble a bunch of them.
And that's crazy.
What's considered fumbling? Because what one man's perfection is may not be another man's, right? So from the outside,
we fumbled from the point that we wasn't mature enough to know what we needed.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, the reason I asked that is because, a person could from the outside looking in think, no, he got a perfect girl. She does this, she does all the things, but then inside the core of the relationship.
Oh yeah, we've had them too.
So it's he fumbled from the outside looking in.
Oh yeah, we ain't talking about him, but I don't think he was talking about what people saying you fumbled, but what do you say?
Yeah.
Who do you say you fumbled that was good? You don't think you fumbled nobody?
Because the one that we all thinking about, right? The elephant in the room that we all thinking about wasn't perfect. It was still cheating. It was still a lot.
No, but I'm not talking about even that. Like, I'm talking about before that. Like, that's present.
I wasn't talking about nobody.
I'm talking about before that.
I'm talking about the women that never even got that far.
Yeah. But they got far. They got far, but it was
like,
talking
about somebody?
I
don't know.
He
giving subs.
So for me, my expectations, I would say, is I look at it's more like natural expectations. Like we naturally sort of think or feel that person is going to be faithful, that they're going to be, morally supportive, and that they're going to, sort of like stick there when things aren't like in a way like what they always were. Stuff go left, they're gonna stick by you and stuff like that. Those are some of the stuff, like some of the things I look at as expectations.
Now this is before you even meet a person. This is what I'm talking about. Before you even meet a person, what's your expectations? Like,
so you saying I'm just walking in the store and I meet this person right there type of thing, or?
Well, I think where men mess up at, they just look at lips and fingertips and hips, lips and fingertips.
Physical attraction.
Yeah. Do you have any expectations of what you are looking for before you even get there? No.
Oh yeah. I said that before. So you physically, like it's physical attributes. Yeah. I'm looking for certain things. Yep. Yeah.
He said, well, yep.
Yeah.
So before
I don't even know.
You ain't even thought about that. That's one of my points.
Because I don't really have no type. You know what I mean?
I got a type.
No, but I'm not saying it don't have to be. Okay, let me go.
I'm looking for what my mama used to do. Like, at least clean up. Be clean.
If I'm having a conversation with a female and I feel that mental thing, like before that will attract me before, I'd be like, okay, she decent.
So what makes you say I want your number?
Sometimes it could be that conversation. 100%. It could be that. If we clicking mentally.
So you ain't out there looking at nobody's behind them.
At 40, nah.
I don't.
Because listen, big ones bring attention that I don't probably want from other people.
And it might be fake. And they be feeling like this. I hate that. That's whack. But look, for real.
I mean, so for myself,
that thing.
For myself again.
Okay, no sense.
For myself again, I'm married, but like, pre-marriage, yeah, like it's physical, different physical things, that it's definitely even before the number. Yep. So it's gonna be something physical that I see, whether they're attractive in the face or, something body, type or whatever. Yeah.
I swear, cause guess what? I swear, and he know this. I done made some girls take their shoes and socks off. Cause you bet not.
No, that gotta be a
not
thing
get your number, and then you come to the pool party.
Oh no, that's
and
the
them
thing.
look like my dad feet.
No, that.
Guess
is
what?
thing.
I don't even know you no more.
I don't care about the face. I don't care about the waist.
But I
them
care
toes
about
better
them
be
feet.
in place. Listen,
Please.
you hear me?
Put the white polish on them or something.
Because, bro, I can't do that.
Yeah.
You can be ugly.
And the bottom if it's hard.
You can be ugly as you want to be.
So that means both of y'all feet isn't working.
Yes, I'll take my shoe
I'm my
off right
daddy's
now.
son.
Listen.
Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah,
I go to go
this is
see
dad.
Ling Ling.
Hold on. This man making sure somebody's feet together.
He ain't got no head. I don't give a damn. Give me the buzzer back. In Jesus' name, them toes better be on perk. Because listen, I can put my hand in my pocket during the summertime. You better have them
Better
toes.
hold with one hand.
I'm going to grab them toes with the good head.
I'm more. I would say for myself, then I more so mirror, certain expectations in a way. So I might not be expecting something that I may not have, So.
But I just think on both sides, the men and women. I think people out here just freestyling. There's nobody
Freelancing.
No boundaries no more. Nobody has these
I'm
things.
saying, so you just get whatever, and I think that's why we fail in relationships, because there's no expectations like of what you want. What do you need? Y'all older now. Do you know? Everybody except Chris. Do you know what you...
Yeah, for sure.
Because I've messed up. And honest, you know what?
Do you know what you need for your life?
Yeah, at
Yes.
this point, for
Hey,
sure.
listen, what's crazy is I know exactly what I need, but like I told you on the last one, like I'm emotionally unavailable, and I understand that about myself. So when the women do come and they try to change that, you can't change my narrative. Like where I am is where I am.
So you're unemotionally unavailable, right?
I'm emotionally unavailable.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Like so
Emotionally unavailable. So what does that mean?
that just means that I'm in a place of trying to understand the journey right now.
And how old are you?
We're in, we approaching.
He's approaching.
We're approaching your age, but it's cool.
Okay, but
Right,
here's
but
the
you
thing.
really dress like...
How long have you been emotionally unavailable?
So my mom passed in 2019 of right before September, right before her birthday. And honestly, I went right on tour. I went on a tour, and I was on tour until pandemic.
Okay.
So after that, we couldn't see nobody.
And we know grief don't have no limit.
Yeah, so that whole time, man, I was by myself, and fortunately, the artist that I was working with, he used to check on me, because it was a bad time, and the women that I had, it was like I was losing them because I couldn't have conversations, everything was triggering.
But
what are you doing to become emotionally? Because you can't keep using that.
No. Now I'm overcoming it. I'm definitely overcoming. Now I have this. I don't give a beep.
Mm-hmm.
So, and by me having that, you got to be a strong woman to be around me, because you got to have that same mentality.
So that's the expectation there.
100%.
Want somebody to put up with your mess.
No, not my mess.
Oh.
That's the thing. We not about to put up with others' mess.
Okay,
Because the thing is, we can break us up, but nobody else
Hold on,
can.
let me ask you a question. You lost your mom. I knew your mom for years. All right. Your dad.
For sure.
Knew him for years. So here's the thing. Are you looking for somebody to be your mom?
Not at all. Nobody can never be my mom.
I'm saying emotionally, though.
Now, attributes, I do look for attributes of my mom.
I think
why do I look for attributes of my mom? Because I approve of them. But listen, but this is why I approve of the attributes of my mom. My mom was clean. My mom could cook. My mom was caring. My mom was loving. And my mom took care of people that we didn't even know sometimes. So her heart was very big. Mm-hmm. So when those attributes are presented, I cling. I cling on. I'm a Scorpio at the end of the day. So when it really comes to it, I can be clingy, but it got to be the right cling.
A woman listening to that, though, would say your mama's boy then.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I was.
We always,
I was.
He's the baby of the family.
I was.
Now
I
that-
definitely,
but that
and
ain't-
my sister was a daddy's baby. He was my daddy. She was my dad's princess, and I was my mama prince. And that's how they rocked accordingly.
But that's not.
It's not right. It isn't.
It's not healthy neither.
It isn't. But I've been in therapy. I went to therapy, I went to therapy, and and this, my therapist told me doing this is amazing.
The other thing is, it's not fair to the woman.
True.
Because you're sizing her up to your mother.
Whoa, that's deep. Well,
I do this.
you better put your britches on.
I do this for a living.
I get it.
No, seriously.
The reason I say what I said about you, right, is because in our conversation that we had on the show that's coming out on the Cobain Report, Bishop featuring Grandpa Bishop.
Father's Day.
Yeah, Father's Day edition.
Weekend.
So You said something, right? You said ever since you could remember, she kept you fly, she kept you fresh, she kept you dressed, right? Mm-hmm. Every time we go on this hunt to find you a new woman, mind your business, it's me and my okay? They have to be fly. It's got to be something. And I noticed that those are parallels. You know what I mean? Mentally, you've always saw, like, that's what you grew up with. Mm-hmm. You even chase it now. Like, well, not chase it, but it's just you.
What chase him, you mean?
I mean, he ain't never been fly.
He chasing Jesus and that cheese bread. Listen, you hear me? Guacamole. Hey, guacamole.
Bishop, you're not gonna be able to air this episode.
Come on, man.
You talking about 1,300 views?
Going there.
1,300 ain't nothing with this food. This one gonna go 25.
I guess I think you're right. Subconsciously, we see in us, you know. I don't know if I see as much of my mom as my grandmother, because my grandmother shaped me more than my mother did. But there's some, you're right. But it's dangerous because you put a woman under pressure. Mm-hmm. Is what I was trying to say to Chris.
Hey, but in other countries, in other countries, okay, when you're a child, what do? You already married.
Yeah, they get for real. Sonny did the same thing. My homie.
Like,
well, we don't even want to. We don't.
But listen, what we do. We need to get into that here.
I'm saying we don't want to, because y'all don't even want to deal with what marriage was really originally about in the Bible.
I know Auntie Net. I know Nettie Givens. I know Apostle Nettie Givens. And Apostle Nettie Givens done put marriages together in Jesus' name, and they could not get a divorce because God would send you to hell if you did. Hey, listen, that's my auntie. It's cool. And I hope she won't be mad at me. Shout out to you, auntie. But come on.
But they married for business.
I'm in tears.
That's right. And that's what a marriage is anyway. It's a corporation.
Okay, let's go there. And we're going to go back where we was.
Yo, I'm crying over here, y'all.
Do y'all think about that, though, when you get with a woman?
Yes.
It's about business?
Yes. So every girl I get with, I'll be like, you better get this together.
No.
We weren't taught that. So, yeah.
Now, you talking about then or now?
Just in general, we wasn't taught that, so that's not necessarily what we look for. You know, we look for like you said earlier, somebody that imaged, you know, somebody your mom, I guess. Mm-hmm. And you know, most of us, the time we grew up in the area or whatever the case, our parents may not have been in business or may not even graduated. You know, so no, that's not first thing you know looking at when you go get married. Is you know that it's a contract, you know, but you don't understand the kind of contract that you're getting into.
So for me, right, in recent years, I have been watching a lot of stuff about this marriage thing, right? And I watched a YouTube video not too long ago, and they said, it's gonna sound crazy, but she said when they got married, it was because of like the slavery vibe, right? It was a piece of paper. You own the person. When you got married, it's because now you own that female, like she's a piece of cattle or a piece of something that you own. Personally,
this nigga be going deep in the sauce.
I mean, but bro,
he's poly.
I mean, a marriage license and a certificate. I mean, you live together with the person all the time. Why do you need this paperwork to tell you that you're legally married? Because it's a business contract. Mm-hmm. It's no longer now we just love each other. Now we're putting the state or whoever.
So what about the Bible? What about the Bible when it say that when you come into, I'm gonna be transparent on it and paraphrase, but when you have intimacy with a woman and a man, you combine spirits, and that's a marriage, right? Spiritual marriage. I mean, that's the thing so the thing is, a spiritual marriage is a deeper bonding than a paper marriage.
To me, for sure.
Now, so what you saying is that a marriage don't matter. Now you saying the Bible don't matter.
I'm not saying that marriage don't matter. What I'm saying is that those two things kind of correlate, bro. Uh-huh. When you get that marriage certificate, it's basically just saying, all right, you own her now. She's changing her last name. She's yours now. She's yours. She's no longer herself.
But that's look, why is it against the law to get 5 or 6 of them?
Right. Well, hey, question. It is.
Why
illegal.
is it against the law to have 5 or 6 slaves? Then watch this, Bishop. Let the Bishop. Okay, I want to hear this.
The Bible also says live by the laws of the land, obey the laws of the land, the laws of our land. Mm-hmm. Is
no multiple wives.
Not multiple wives. That's the law.
Is that in the new? Is that in the new? Yes, that's in the new, right?
Yeah,
that's in the New Testament. So
unless
guess who
you
did
live
that?
in Salt Lake City.
Who did the New Testament?
Guess what? Man did the New Testament. God and them did the Old Testament.
Oh my God!
So the New Testament, I feel like it was like, all right, like I think this is what happened.
Caesar, just say that's what you want to do.
Hey, but look, I don't want to be married because I know for sure that I'm not ready for marriage. Marriage that's another level. When I see my mom and dad, like I respected that, man. I respected that so much that I would never. What's the word?
With that for sure.
Not, for lack of a better word, I will never play with that. You know, and be transparent, man. I got caught in a situation like that, man, and I didn't know at first, you know. But then when I know, like, I stepped away. But it's causing a lot. So I understand, like marriage is deep. It's a different situation, you know. Like, and it's almost like a volcano. Like, and I don't want to step in lava, man. I'm cool.
And to be honest, I don't know too many people that when I ask them right now, "Are you happily married?" I don't know one that says like, "Yeah, this is the best thing I ever did in my life." All the ones I ask be like, "I should have waited, bro," or "I should have." I mean, even though there's this
because they had no expectations. They had no expectations. They did halftime didn't even know what they wanted for themselves. And I say all the time, and I get people to, I know y'all gonna disagree with me. 2 times a man shouldn't date. When he ain't got his money together.
On God.
When he ain't got his money together. If you can't afford to date.
God.
I know y'all disagree with this. If you cannot afford to date, you don't need to date.
You don't need to do nothing.
You don't need to do nothing. You need to get yourself together. The second thing is if you don't know yourself and where you're going. And we're gonna talk more about that. Your future partner, how much are they your partner? We're gonna get more into that. But 2 times you shouldn't date if you broke.
For sure.
Because dating costs money.
It does.
Yeah.
To date appropriately.
Dating does cost money. But we start dating normally probably like, 18, 19. And a lot of times, the money's not there. So
I'm talking about it seriously.
Oh, you mean
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's a new day too, though.
I'm talking about if you're just going out to have fun and you
casual dating.
But nowadays, these girls 17, 18 years old, they talking about buying a bag and all that.
Because these young niggas got the cheese.
See, I'm not gonna say necessarily just not be broke,
scamming.
but you should have some type of finances to offer because you're gonna want to go out. You're gonna want to go out.
I know people get upset when I say that, but it costs to go out.
But that's because they don't have their boundaries in place. Because any self-respecting woman, you ask me, don't want no broke man. Ain't no love and ain't no wee that good. Sorry, Bishop. Listen, it's just not, because when them bills come, he gonna be, oh baby, let me. That's when they do that hug from the back. Come on, babe.
And I don't even like kissing and hugging that much. So I'd be like, here.
You got me this much.
Yeah, I mean, and
gotta have your paper right.
Ain't got no car, ain't got no place to stay.
Nope.
He living off of her.
That's why he loving on her so good.
And you got to pick me up.
He got time to practice that.
He got time to
practice the hips.
I mean, how you gonna pick her up though?
Yeah,
he picking her up
what?
like this.
Uber.
He picking her up, Bishop. That's all he picking her up.
It's Uber. He know what he's saying to her is, hey, look, what we doing today?
Right.
She like, can we go out to eat? He like, no, I grabbed something from the grocery market. I'll come over there and cook
for you.
So, and now she like, damn, I wanted to go out. He like, shit, we'll cook it and we'll go on the grass. We go to the backyard, put a little picnic together.
This the one.
Bell Outlet.
We could go to Shane Park and sit on the free side with the barbecue chairs.
I'm just saying, picnic style.
They know how to do a free date, Doc.
I get it in every situation. Everybody don't got the cheese, but
you don't deserve. I ain't gonna say you don't deserve love if you ain't got no money, because that's harsh.
because you do deserve love. Everybody deserve it, and that's why they say it's a man for every woman and a woman for every man. Because you got 2 broke men that want to hang, and you got 2
yoked.
Yeah.
If you want to know what not to get, what he just described. All right, talking about let's go sit.
Yeah.
So in case y'all don't know, Shane Park is where concerts are at. All right.
Yeah.
And
baby concerts.
You have people that sit on the side on the lawn and
with
just
chairs.
listen to it with chairs. That's what he's talking about.
Because they can't afford the ticket to actually get in the venue, so they sit outside.
All right. Well, then we'll say this. Go to Challenge Park.
Let me ask you this: you actually get away with that?
I don't do that. I was just making I wouldn't do
let's say this. Let's say this: that the people, guys like that. How about that?
Can I say hell yeah? Hell yeah.
Everything else.
Okay, now, I know some guys. That's why I don't understand, like, with the child support thing. This is my brother,
we
talking about everything.
We ain't talking about you.
No. I'm saying with guys that want their kids, and then the guys that don't want their kids. I see the girls.
Your friends that talk to you.
Yeah, my homies. I'm saying with all of that, because those the ones that don't want their kids are the ones that's taking them to the parks.
Oh, okay.
And the ones that do want their kids, that can't see their kids, is the ones that'll make your life amazing.
Right.
You
Okay.
get it? So and that be my thing. And I'll be kicking it with him. I'll be like,
So you just be talking to your friends and they tell
I'll
you
be
about
telling
these.
dog like this nigga
these
just
free
said he just
concerts.
took this girl he had some picnic chairs, bro,
And
and
the
they sat
Uber.
outside.
When they be
And
calling
Uber.
him, he be like, bro, they called me for some tickets. I turned my phone off.
Hey, yeah, it be wild, Unc. Like, it be
Heartbreaking.
so wild. Like, because man, I be like, this the thing.
Ladies, answer
Get
me.
in and I'll give you a pass.
Ladies, answer me in the chat. If a man wants to take you, I want y'all to answer this question in the chat. If a man wants to take you out, he has no car, and he say y'all going out in the Uber, do you go? Yes or no? I really want to know this. I've never thought about that.
Uber is the wrong
I don't know
question,
what's
though, Bishop.
going on.
Let me tell you
I
why.
might pop up in a black car or a black truck.
No, not
it
because of
used
that.
to be.
Because Uber, right? Then she gonna be like, oh, maybe he just doesn't want because he knows we're gonna drink tonight.
and
So
it might be
makes it a little bit
traffic.
make it a little bit convenient for him to be a
Yeah.
bum.
But if he keeps doing it,
Hey, you know what,
No,
bitch?
that's-
You gotta ask this. If he
both
pull up in the Uber, if the regular Uber, or is he pulling up in a Uber XL black? That's the thing. If he pulling up in a black, then he can afford what's going on. But if he just sending you that $7 joint, that you had to wait for 13 minutes for.
Because I know some niggas
yeah.
with some money and they sending XL blacks to the girl just because they bosses.
I know
But so-
that's what I'm saying. That's where the money at. The
But
XL
real
black.
quick, he already got a car, though. He just sending it to the
I'm
girl.
talking about the $7 one, bro. The one that you gotta wait for 55 minutes, nigga. That's what I'm talking about. When she
Your
keep calling,
friends
hey,
don't-
yeah,
Your
hey, bro.
Hey,
When they keep
hey.
calling, like, hey, bro, can you just send it for me? I'm like, what you mean? Can I?
There you go, Bishop.
Why
Now
do
you
I
see
gotta
what
send?
the buttons
Why,
for, Bishop?
hey, Bishop, why do I gotta
you
send
see?
for your girl a black? I'm gonna give her my address.
Now you see what the button is for, Bishop.
why y'all didn't tell me? No.
Oh, my God.
I'm just saying. I ain't never thought. I guess I'm so far removed. I ain't never thought that a man would sin. Now I've said.
Love, for sure, Bishop.
Now I went to concerts.
Yeah.
Because I live downtown rather than drive a car.
Go get a girl.
sure.
Yeah.
But I got cars.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's a different
But
bag,
why you
though.
want to pull your car out to go 17 blocks away? Like,
Yeah.
to have to go park.
Yeah,
Listen,
but I'm talking
you
about
already
the men, I'm talking
parked
about the men
downtown.
that don't have cars though.
I will.
Your
Maybe
friend.
the cabs don't
guys
exist
that
no
tell you
more.
about it.
Checker cabs don't be outside no
Because
more.
it ain't you.
Hell
but
no.
What about the guys that will say, the women that don't have cars or
Right,
don't have
because
their
we don't
stuff
never
together?
talk about them. We always
Well,
put all the stuff on us.
me-
Why
me.
we gotta have everything though?
Hey, yeah,
Because you're
that's
the
my
man.
test.
See, that's a lot of the problem right there.
then-
too.
Because you're the man.
So it is
That's
okay for a man
that's
to
crazy
meet a
work.
woman and
And then y'all ask us why we ain't got no
And
expectations.
she don't have a car?
no, not only does she
Okay.
not have a car, but the expectations that he might have had, she meets, except like, she just don't got nothing together and she don't have a car or anything like that. Because, he looking at physical. So it's okay for her just not to be able to take care of herself. He got to take care.
Hey, that's what I
that's
want to
a lot of
ask
the
too.
problem,
What
bro.
about them women that
this shit-
expect
hold on,
everything?
Hold on.
That's the problem nowadays.
No.
Crazy.
No. That goes back to your expectations. Do you expect a woman to have a car and have something going on? That's all reason why I asked the question.
No, for sure.
Do you expect her to have that?
So I done been in a
and,
relationship.
and Greg is right. Whatever his name is, Cobain.
No, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Whatever.
He's right. Cause it's all I do a show every day on Clubhouse, and we talk about this all the time. The women want you to have it all together, and
they
don't
don't
have nothing.
Man,
together.
I'm not gonna
nothing.
lie. The last few people that I have dated have not been in a financial bag because I was at a surplus in my life and didn't really. That wasn't a boundary of mine until I. So maybe I should rewind this. Right when I initially started dating a person, I wasn't dating for relationship. Relationship just happened because of COVID in this situation, right? So we were together the whole time, and one thing led to another. Then she ended up getting pregnant, and having my daughter. So we kind of just stayed, for my daughter more than it was like the relationship thing, because we both were like, oh, we can take you or leave you. Because I think after all of that wore off, we was like, ugh, I don't like brother. I don't like him.
This nigga's mean.
Like, yeah, for sure. This nigga wake up and be tripping. Like, brother, what is going on? And then I'm like, oh, no, she don't do this. She don't do that. This ain't what I want either. Yeah. But we didn't take the time to, as Bishop say, collect data. So what I've learned in these past, but at that time I was younger too. 5 years is a long time to mature and to grow. Yeah, I mean, look what we done done in 4 or 5 months, right? So it's over these past 5 years, I have definitely said, you can't even come to me if you're not at least equally on my level. And I don't need you to do nothing. But what we run into these problems at is during Sweetie's days, holidays, your birthdays, when you're like, oh, I forgot you broke. So I'm not going to be able to really,
For those that's watching, you're not from Detroit. Because Sweetest Day is not everywhere.
It really isn't, bro.
Sweetest Day is the man's Valentine's Day that we celebrate in the Midwest. Only a few states celebrate it, where the woman is supposed to give the man something, birthdays and all that. How about I tell you, I was with somebody and, let me see, how can I put this? The person I was married to. Okay. You remember? Yeah. And
Hey, auntie.
not
I know who you talking about, Rev.
She's
still auntie. Because listen, when you break up with the homies, you ain't sis no more. So you ain't moms no more. What's up, TT?
So when it came to be my birthday, because she didn't have a job, she had to go in my account and buy me a birthday
And
present.
that's crazy work. I hate when they do that.
Say that again.
That happens to
When
me
my
all
birthday
the time.
came,
You bought yourself something for your birthday.
Bruh.
That's
and it
what
wasn't
you
even
just
something
said.
I wanted.
Oh, snap. Did you say give me the gift
You even
receipt?
spent enough
Did
money
she give
on
you
me
the
out of
gift
my
receipt?
account. That's what I'm saying.
Now, the only female I ever had that was on my level, like on that ways, right, was a cheater. So when they do have their bag together, they come with a different
but
emotional
what they're
clip.
gonna say is it's our money.
It's not I earn. We don't have a legal degree or legal license.
Legal
So
bonding.
This is me. What I'm earning on my own. We can go together, and you can at least pay the tip if we gonna do that. Because I don't require you to pay for nothing.
Yeah.
I swear
But
you better
at
pay
least
the tip, please.
My thing is this: at least take care of your everything with a heartbeat. Need a check, right? Because you need to be able to put your own gas in your car. These are things that you shouldn't have to ask me for. If we're together, I give freely so I get money and I'll shoot you whatever off the top, so you won't even bother me during. Because for the next 2 weeks or whatever, don't ask me. This is your stipend,
Period.
right?
Period.
So it's not like I'm not giving you things, but once you do outside of those things that I give you, that's up to you as a human.
So
I
you
feel
want a
like.
woman that's financially independent?
She don't have to be independent. Just
Yes.
don't depend on me.
No.
Yeah,
Be
yes or-
independent
yes or no?
before you meet her.
You want a woman that's financially independent? Yes or no? Don't mean now. Hold on. Now, when I say that, I don't mean you don't do nothing for her, but she has her own.
Yes.
Yes.
You do.
Yes.
Yeah. He don't
Of
play.
course.
He hard boundary with it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's what
It's
you
just
will.
because
That's what you
But see,
will
I
want
was
anyway.
not raised to be that way. I
But-
was raised with people who took care of their women.
But look
no.
at it.
That's what
but
you. That's what you. That's what you thought.
You wrong.
Right.
That's
He
the
was-
whole-
You was
No.
raised.
I knew in the first marriage because I knew the vibes. I knew the growing
that-
period.
yeah,
She
yeah.
worked 20-some years, had retirement, right?
Yeah.
Since then.
A lot of the big stuff
and
we bought was
even-
her money.
So even with my own personal mother that he was with for a little while, we don't talk about that ever. Right.
It was still stability.
No.
He-
But she was in.
It was
she
still
independent.
was, yeah.
But
Stability
she will
was
preach,
there.
bro.
She worked like a
She will
dog.
preach. Yes, she will. But she preaches that man.
No, I'm saying before-
took
Yeah.
care of
Yeah.
me.
But what is taken care
but
of?
She still had money. though.
Yeah.
She had her
and
own
she was
bag.
good with money.
Yeah, she still. Yeah.
Hey, Greg, that's like my homegirls.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
man. Like they not my girlfriends, but when they with me, you're with me. Like I
Yeah.
got you when you
Yeah,
with
when
me.
we- 'cause
You're
we
like
homies,
you,
yeah.
you ain't my wife. You ain't-
But
but
see,
when you're
tho-
with me, I got you.
Those two women I would consider to be financially independent.
100%.
They was.
Yeah,
I'ma say
compared
that
to
too.
what I've seen probably since, and the women that I've seen you with, in and out. Yeah, for sure. But we talking about what I watched growing up, along with.
So you formed that formulated.
I
from
mean,
that.
Wanda Zark, right? Even though she was primarily whatever, Zark took care of the load for years, right? Mama, granddaddy, right? Even though she worked, that was the load for years.
Iona Martin.
Nero, Barbara. We already know the vibe. Bishop, you got $10 after church because they going to sweet
Right.
house. You know what I'm saying? This situation, from a certain point forward,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? When you hit, you wasn't playing. You was coming through with. I remember being like 15, 16. This when the race car jackets was in.
I
You hear
remember
me?
that too.
This man came home with a box of them joints. Them joints was like $200-$300 a piece.
And you
Even
was
if
like,
they
hey, I got
knockoff,
the
they was
other
like
one too, bro.
$200. I'm talking about 6 kids, the mama, the deacon, everybody ate, B. So it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's like asking me that is kind of asking like, I'm going to do it because that's what I saw.
Yeah, I did my thing, but she also, when you saw me with a Rolex, she bought that.
I know. The first was, I remember.
Yeah, she bought that. Then I bought her,
That's why she's still mama.
Yeah. she a lot of things, cars and all that.
She
you didn't
still
see that
mama.
part. She was so I think a woman, T-Mel, y'all, I think a woman can still be independent and her man still take care of her.
I want her to.
I like that. I would rather
guess
have
what?
that.
We just talked about that on your show last time. What if the rainy day come and I need you for a month?
them rainy days.
What if I need you for a month? Now, if you can't show me in that month that you got us, what the hell are you here
Bro,
for?
and that's the problem. That be the real problem is when the rainy days come and you like, brother, I could have just, That's when it hits you. It's those times, like I said, the holidays, the times when there is a little bit of, all right, I need you to, and they can't pull weight. You like, dog, I could do bad by myself.
Real talk.
I can struggle alone. As the man or not, everything with a heartbeat. Just because I got a wee-wee, I'm supposed to be the strongest thing on earth. Y'all make kids. Y'all a little bit stronger, you ask me, but why I got to have it all, champ?
Yeah, I think the independence of a woman, a lot of times, it helps or encourages, the independence of the man. Like he was saying the example that he seen with you, and when you was married, I think that a part of it, you all both wanted the same thing, and that drove like both of you. You know what I mean? And it drove you even harder. You having the mind to provide for everybody, so that contributed to your drive, and I think that's where the woman comes in at a lot of times.
And here's stuff that he probably didn't know. I never forget, we was going to the inauguration when Obama first won, and things were kind of shaky. We were on the verge of, but I still did all the way to the end. And I was at the mall, and I was, trying to find an inauguration dress, and they was up there. Because it was on the East Coast, so it's right next to Washington. Everybody going to inauguration. I never forget, I called it, the dress had to be like $2,000 because wasn't nothing else out there. And she's like, don't buy me that. That's too much. Don't. I'm like, and
this time you was in that bag.
I missed that. Yeah. You missed that. Oh my God. You missed that women saying that.
So
hold on.
No, you do your thing. I'm sorry, Bishop. Go ahead.
Because she's like, I don't need that. I got a formal dress. They ain't never seen it before. And that made me want to buy it more. Bruh. And I still bought it. I still bought it because this was history.
As you should.
Even though we weren't talking like that, things was on ice, it was tension. I still, and you appreciate a woman that'll say no.
Yes, you will.
And you want to do, some of you say you want to do more for them when they got their own.
Yep.
That go off my saying, imagine that.
No, yeah.
Imagine that if I didn't do it.
No, for sure. No, imagine if I didn't. Yeah. The reason I say that is because I've dated women. Now, the new one that I do date or whatever, she's like that. You know what I'm saying? I can say, you want, bro, Jordans, all anything, right? She's like, no, I'm okay. I'm good with a pair of Nike flops. This why we not on this. This why. But
that's why I be daddy.
You know what I mean? But she's not into materialistic things.
It could be another way. I always say that. It could be another way where she say, yeah, I want that and that and that. And you be like
you ain't even got the gas money for the week for yourself, but you want me to buy you a $500 burn for $5,000 burn.
Let me go a step further because we ain't got past one question. We just don't do one question.
That's how it be.
It is. So, say you meet somebody, and I want you to help the women that are watching. What's your expectations during the dating process with a woman? Just the dating. You met them now. You passed what you're looking for. They seem to be what you. But what is the expectations of the dating process? You're not in a relationship yet.
Grace.
You're just going out with them.
Grace.
So I think one thing, and it should be like respect. So just like we talked about before, when you talked about the situation where the guy let the girl know, I cook for this girl, and they got a chance to discuss that. At least respect each other, because it can get dangerous, when you got somebody else involved and you're not straightforward with that person because you don't respect them for whatever reason.
How much do you tell in the beginning? And I'm saying.
So how long is the beginning?
You on the first and second date.
Yeah, I don't respect them at all.
I want you to overtalk anyway about yourself.
I don't respect her yet because I don't know her. I don't respect nobody I don't know. You got to make me respect you.
Expect is earned?
Yes, 100%.
Respect is earned?
Respect is
he's different because he's gonna come with respect.
I want to hear his other side.
Yeah, no, I think
he says no, but I want to see what.
No, I would say no.
You respect from jump.
Yeah.
Just be about
But they'll show you something way different, and then they'll show you themselves afterwards. We had that conversation with Gigi. Like, you got to give yourself time
that's
to know
representative.
someone.
That's representative. But I disagree with you. See, like, you respect a person as a human.
No, I respect the person as a human, but I don't.
We're talking about basic respect.
Yeah, okay, basic respect. I respect everybody, but as far as dating.
This on
But
the first second
dating
date.
is you coming in my space at that point, like everybody being around. I can respect you walking
but let's
around.
face it, you ain't sitting there talking to nobody for 2 or 3 weeks now. We go on dates immediately now. You can't wait, which I think is
That's
crazy.
what I'm saying. So if we dating immediately, I'm not gonna respect you. I still gotta observe. I need to know what's going on first.
I still move slow when it comes to that.
You don't give them basic respect though?
Yeah, I said I give them basic respect,
Okay.
but as far as coming in my space, that's a total different respect.
Yeah.
That's a total
get what
different
you're
respect.
saying.
How long do y'all talk to somebody
So for me, right?
before you go out with them?
Before they come in my space.
So
Let alone go out.
I'm more traditional. Like, I like to cake a little bit longer to see if I even can deal with you in my presence. Because what he's saying, I get, which is crazy.
Just to go out to dinner?
Yeah, Bishop. Because
Okay.
I don't know. I just know me.
Dine
I
and
know
dash.
if it's
I don't know if y'all seen on social media this young black girl, 19 years old,
Just got found.
dismembered all over the place.
Yeah.
White guy. You know, and shame on social media for blaming her for something that he did to her. I understand what they're saying. Shouldn't have went to her house, but that goes back to trust though. And respect in the beginning.
My point.
You know?
You gave too much respect,
Yeah.
and you
So the
didn't know
reason-
what was going
So
on.
That's a good point.
the reason why I was saying what you was, I understood and agreed with what you said, bro. And I usually be like, okay, C's, come on. But it's because, bro, nowadays, right? You can date somebody and they don't show you that respect, and guess what they doing? Dropping their location. And dudes is pulling up on you because they ain't respecting you as a human. So to earn, I get where you coming from,
Man.
I get it's a security side
But
of it too.
that comes from because I'm gonna be honest with you. I went out with somebody, a couple of people,
Where the button?
and no, I'm saying to myself, I'm Bishop Greg Davis. So every now and then pop up and they said, "Well, I'll meet you," and I'm old fashioned. Let me pick you up.
Yeah.
No, I'll meet you. And one girl said, "I don't know you," so I'm like,
No, yeah.
Google me.
No, nowadays, for sure.
Google me,
Nowadays, it's
baby.
like that though.
It's a whole nother.
It's a whole nother world.
So I get both sides of it, but I'm talking about general sex. So it's good to hear because I didn't know men. I thought men immediately want to go out.
No, I need a little time, dog.
Like how long? Let's talk about it. How long should you talk to a person?
Me, I'm like 2 to 3 weeks, even a month before I kind of even want to, unless I'm horny. Just being honest, I ain't need no button because I ain't come.
Nah, he talking list crawler.
I'm being a human. Unless I'm like, oh, she fine, I gotta hurry up, right? But then even after that, I still have to talk to them.
But your
or still
intentions
want.
are right. That's just somebody.
No, if we're getting, I mean, that is a long time, like you said, right? 3 weeks to a month. Around week 2, 3, you like.
No, but I'm
I
saying
may wanna-
you saying if you're horny, then your intentions are right anyway.
Right.
Well, my
From
intent.
jump.
So
They
during the
foggy
first
anyway.
2
Your
or 3
intentions
weeks,
are right.
They
So
foggy.
right to start when I first started this, right? I didn't start with the sexual thought, but a person can talk to you within that month.
Yeah, and that
you
voice get weird,
hey,
like,
let's go
all
deeper.
right.
So you talk about that, all right? Unless you're horny, that's fair. Let's go deeper.
Okay.
Are your intentions still beyond that with that person? Can you have sex with a person and still consider them have sex before you even?
Yes.
Please,
Because I know people.
And then still be serious about them.
Yes. So
Hell
I know
yeah.
people who will say, let's just get it out the way. Because it's so much of like a pressure and like a burden. Like, come on, let's just get this out the way. And then they build and it's like what it is. You know what I mean? I know I've been in permanent situations.
I think is funny though, both of you, like you said, you don't trust them like right off back or whatever. But with you said that, and if it's like intimacy involved, then it's like off back you can. But
I didn't
that's
say I didn't
risking
trust
a
him
lot.
off that. I didn't say that. He said that.
He
Right.
said that we didn't ask him.
But he made it clear that he was talking about just.
He said he got it, but
He was just saying like regular mutual respect.
Yeah, like I got mutual
Yeah,
respect
like
for him
I
as
got
a human.
mutual respect for the
So-
world.
yeah, but it's
Right.
only so far you should go anyway with it.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying in general, as far as like, if you're gonna be intimate right off back, but you not like respecting or trusting the person, I think you risking a lot in the beginning because
condoms and I slut dog
not even just not just that. I mean, like I'm talking about.
That's what you do when you don't respect. You dog walk.
3,500.
Wrap it up, BT. I'm just saying, man. Wrap it up, BT.
No,
what you talking about?
No, I'm talking about as far as like with the rapper.
You ain't never heard the commercial. You ain't never wrap it up like a BT commercial, bitch.
So like with the rapper, rest up, trouble, like a situation like that, right? You just focused on the one thing, and next thing you know, you didn't know that she still had a situation, and then boom,
for sure.
Somebody, you know what I mean?
So what I think is being missed.
You're talking about me. You feel me?
That's why he's saying it.
But that's the thing.
But he said, I gotta trust them to even let him in, so they're not gonna have a man.
So listen, my thing was, this go back. Okay, I allow trust to blind me, dog.
Yeah, because for sure.
I allow trust to blind
Once
me.
I allow you, once I trust you.
Hold on. Trust has levels.
My point, and that's why I said. That's why when you said it was general, then I said yes. I
Trust
generally
has
respect everybody, and respect is trust. Like
but regardless, to wrap it up, BT, whatever. When you start going to that level of having sex, then you go into another trust level for so many.
Hey, but so listen, that's why.
That's what
now
you said earlier about those soul ties.
But the soul tie come when you
be good.
When you don't go to BET.
Man.
When you don't go to BET, then the soul tie happen. Now listen, Bishop, I travel with tours. You're right.
A generation of
Hey, you hear me? But I travel and I tour. So I've compromised myself. Like I have like and just being like being promiscuous, being a horny dog.
No,
now you got soul ties.
Now watch this. Y'all say you get tied up and she be all. Guess what? This the only time she about to see me. She only gonna see me this one time. She know what's going on because I'm telling her as we going to where we going. It's my spot. I'm out of here. No. It's no difference in it. I'm always open, and I will hope everybody is open because when you're not open, then you have situations.
Now that I agree with you.
100%.
I agree with you 1,000% because that's where men mess up.
Yeah, they don't.
You promise women stuff that you're not willing to fulfill. You're not getting ready to marry. I know a bishop in church who promised everybody he was going to marry them, and it backfired. Make no promises, and
that's why it takes so long.
Most of the time, if you be honest, and a woman may be okay with what you want, or they may not be with, but you ain't getting ready to force it if you're not.
Right.
So you have to. Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
That's why it take me so long. Because I be take me a minute. You got to be able to be because
So. During the dating process, again, give me just a couple things, but all of y'all, what you expect. For somebody that you really want to talk to, during the first couple of dates, you sitting down with them, you expect a lot of questions, you expect a few questions, just eat the meal and enjoy one another. What happens in y'all view, what a man expects?
I expect...
Your first date.
So first date, I expect... patience and grace because 9 times out of 10 I'll be working or before we can even kind of set that expectation of being able to be into a physical like space together, right? Once I do that and she respects like, okay, he's doing this on Saturdays, he's doing whatever, then we get there, I know that we can be on the same vibe because I done already kind of tested you to see, let's see,
But that's not true. I disagree with that. You can talk on the phone. You can talk on the phone to everything, it's a controlled atmosphere on the phone. All right, you both say, but now you sit in front of this person's face.
Right. So when I get there, right, I expect to hear a lot of what she has to say, because 9 times out of 10,
here we go. That's
after 3 weeks to a month, I've already laid out pretty much everything.
You want to hear what she has to say.
At that point, I need to know.
A lot of questions, a few questions.
I'm expecting a lot of questions. And if you're not asking questions to me, you don't really want to know me. You just want to.
Oh wow!
It either. You want some out of pride, what I want out of it.
100%.
No,
I do.
He don't. He don't ever agree.
That's red flag.
Democrat, Republican.
But I'm a Republican.
I don't agree with that either.
You don't like a lot of questions?
Hell no.
Me either. Up top, I don't like questions.
You don't like to know them mentally.
I don't want to talk that much, really.
You're
until the second date.
Superficial things. You're telling me what you think I want to hear. You're telling me You asking me all these questions. That ain't how you get to know somebody. You get to know somebody organically.
Yeah,
Let's
for sure.
just
I like
enjoy the meal.
That's what I'm
talk
saying.
Talk a little talk. Let it. No, that ain't what you just
No,
said.
no, no,
That's
no,
kinda
no. He was
boring.
talking. My thing is this: if we at our first date, we shouldn't really be talking.
That's
I
a
just
job
wanna,
interview,
I want to
bro.
see your
It is.
attributes.
Oh,
I
you
want to
think
see
like
what
a
you
woman.
own.
It's
I
a
wanna,
job interview to
You
me.
think like a
it's
woman.
not. I want to see. Listen,
You said
on my
that
first
last
date,
time.
I want to see if the woman I want to see if she gonna open up her napkin. I want to see if she gonna lay her thing on her
That's
lap.
that mama's boy
I
stuff.
want to see, but I want to see.
Maybe so.
I want to see
Mona.
because that's gonna determine the second
No,
date.
I just think it's like a job interview, bro. If you're not asking, like
I
when you
hate
go,
that
but
perspective.
you gotta ask the right questions.
No.
If I go, no,
That's
You
why
like
they say
job
he mean.
interviews?
That's why they say he mean.
I do them.
You a habitual job interviewer?
I interview.
Do you like the other side? I don't even
it
like
doesn't
some of
make
that
me
stuff at the
uncomfortable.
doctor's office. Really?
It doesn't.
Yeah, me it does.
It doesn't make me uncomfortable at all. I'm all right with it. Like,
Look, you see his face when you ask him that.
But he like talking about himself.
Yeah, but look, that's what's crazy, right?
Probably so.
He like talking about himself.
Yeah,
Go
he
ahead.
do.
I'm your
For
son.
myself, you
I
know.
don't do that. You don't hear me talk about myself.
Yeah, so for
That's your
myself-
mama.
she do talk about herself all the time.
That is not me. Go ahead, T-Mail. That's
my-
your mama.
Man, for myself, we'll work up to questions, but like the first date, want to have a like conversation. You know, we can go out to eat or whatever, but you got to be a conversation. If it's gonna be kind of dull and quiet, it's gonna be awkward. I think, you know, if nobody's saying nothing, because it's like in my mind, I'm gonna start thinking like, okay, you just kind of came out for a free meal. You know,
Dog, it give you them vibes.
I don't
like,
know.
yeah,
Because I
That's
gotta
what I
pick
said.
you up,
Especially,
right?
you know,
Because
talk
to me,
to
it
them
feel like
after
she only
that.
wants
But I
you
gotta-
on the
first date.
But I
what if
gotta pick
what
you
if
up,
she's
right?
Shy? What if she's introvert?
Then I would know that from the 2 to 3 to me a month on the phone.
No, I know that on the
That's not
ride
true.
there.
That's not true.
It changed.
This is a security blanket,
It is.
not sitting in front of a person.
Yeah.
Like this right here, this is what I do best. In front of a camera, mic. You with me? Y'all have been with me before. You with me on one-on-one? I ain't doing that much talking. So that's not true.
No, it's not.
That's what I'm saying
That's
on
not
the
true.
ride
I hope y'all
to
listening.
the dinner. When I pick her up from her house to the dinner restaurant, I'm going to know a little bit more about her. But on that first date,
No,
when we
you
get
look
in
like
there,
the kind of Negro
I don't
that-
want to talk. I'm gonna be
If
rubbing
she
her
ain't
cheeks.
Talking, you talking about
He just like
take
roll a blunt.
Take her
Here.
back.
Yeah, shut up.
No, he,
Here,
he be
smoke.
like talking about take her back because this ain't gonna be nice.
You right, but no. My first date, I need to know if you putting that thing on your lap. I need to know,
Yeah,
if
teach
I
you a
can
lot
take
about
you
that.
out, like, because after this first date, it
So
can
you watch
possibly
it.
be
You
a
watch
second
it.
date.
You watching if she put.
I
the thing
observe
on that.
everything.
yeah, for sure.
I'm very
What's the
observant.
thing?
So is it first
the
date?
napkin.
skirt?
I make sure they put the napkin, not the church, not the, ha ha ha.
Like
ha.
we at church?
Ha ha.
So you saying it's first date etiquette?
Yeah, only because,
What
bro.
are you doing? Are you opening the door?
Yes, sir. Now, and you, that's crazy.
You
You
got good
asked that.
presentation on the first date.
No, all the dates. Now watch this.
I ain't not all dates.
The first date, I'm gonna open the door and see if you gonna open up my door, or if you gonna unlock the door. Because when you get out, I'm gonna lock the door and see if you unlock it.
Well, you look at you.
No,
Ladies-
no,
and
especially
ladies, I
at a
don't know-
gas station.
Yeah, no, anywhere. I
Ladies,
did
I
this
don't-
last night.
Say this again.
Go ahead.
Let me. I couldn't believe one of the people that did that for me. I don't know how they knew it, how they learned. But where you learn that from? Because you
That's
just
old
straight
school.
ghetto.
Yeah, for sure.
No.
Probably
So
from
when-
him.
So when you go let them in the car, they should reach over and open your door from the inside.
100%. Because I gotta walk
Oh,
around.
okay.
That's if they care about you enough on
gotta
that
walk
level.
around.
Like you
Yeah,
said, it's
none of
levels
that.
to that. It's
Yeah,
levels to that, though.
Yeah,
Okay.
they you know, they pull up.
These girls nowadays hop in and get on their phone. They don't
But
care if
that's
you outside
building
getting robbed or
respect.
nothing.
Okay.
That's building respect. That show me that you care enough about me that you gonna let me jump in
No,
here
for
too if
sure.
something happen. So you respect my my
Yeah.
humanity.
But
Yeah,
usually they train like that. Like he said, if it was a girl from the ghetto, then she probably had a dude who's like, all right, I'm gonna go bust this lick.
you know what?
I think
Let me
most
tell you
women may
something.
not know.
The woman that I had do all that, even so far, said, "Could you bring him some more water? His water is low, or you know he needs another napkin because that one or whatever. Could you bring him a black napkin?
She was
We didn't
trained.
get along with nothing.
But she was
She could
Was
do
she a
all
leader?
that.
Was she trying to be the leader? Was she had more
She did have
masculine
that
kind of energy?
control. Yes.
Yeah,
now
them
that
ones
you
don't-
mention,
yeah,
now that you mention it, yes,
What was
that's
she?
good.
She's a seasoned woman.
No,
No.
that's what was so surprising. She could do all that, knew all that, attentive and all that. Didn't get along.
Because she
with
playing the
nothing.
man. Because usually the man is like that with
That's
the
a
woman.
good point. That's a good point.
Because I'm like,
Didn't
hey,
think
my
about
girl, hey, bro, my girl. You know what I'm saying? So if she on that vibe. Yeah,
So When we come back,
The energy.
part 2 of this series, we're going to talk about how do you know you want to be exclusive with a woman? How do you know you want to take it to the next level with the woman? We're taking a journey of what men look for with women. I want you to watch the Cobain Report. That's where these guys are from. All right. Every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. They have some of everybody, y'all. They got Larry Reed coming to talk for those of y'all that's in church. They did a show with me and my dad. Some of the people I don't even know who they be talking about.
Baby Hurt.
Baby Hurt.
The Lees.
Tell us
Louis
where they
Pay.
can find you at.
I am ROCC_Cobain. Instagram, everywhere. Use Google, as Bishop say. Yeah, I'm almost Googleable. It's like, no, go
You
ahead.
find me
T-Man.
on Instagram, bless_Detroiter. Shop the brand. Help us bless the city. Keep going with God, and you'll be blessed.
And you can find me on Instagram at Caesar. If you know me, you can find me on Facebook. But we are the Cobain Report. You can
Yes.
find us on all platforms, but you better be on YouTube at 8 o'clock on Saturdays.
I'm mad this show over already, Bishop. Dang. I know
But at least we
everybody
can
went to
come
another.
back and we got to continue talking about this because
Man.
I'm not done.
Hey, y'all, listen, I have a new, it's out. A new single, all right? It's called, what is it called? I believe I did. It's all working, all right? It's an EP. It's 5 songs. It's actually 6 songs, all right? It's with Bishop Paul Morton, Bishop Neil Robeson. It's all working. I need you to go to Apple Music, and I need you to download it. Yes, you can listen to it on Spotify, but I need you to spend that $129, that $329, whatever that whole EP is, and I need you to order it right now, okay? It's all working with Bishop Paul Morton, Bishop Neil Robeson. There's 5 other songs there. You get the radio version, you get the long extended version, and then there's 4 other songs you can go to church with. Go download it now. Don't forget to subscribe, like this podcast, subscribe, tell some other people about the podcast. Make sure you listen to them 8 p.m. Send that $20. I need you to go right there, right now, and donate. Thanks to what we call him, Uncle Ray.
That's right.
At the controls. We couldn't do it without him. Go with God, y'all.
Wait. Y'all hear that voice? You know them songs gonna be banging.
Bless Detroit, y'all.
Jesus Christ.